45 is an embarrassment. I can't deal with his temperament. He is so arrogant. I have so much resentment. It just makes me want to scream. How do people think MAGA is the American dream? Let's start the stream.
It is man.
I'm completely unhinged. My rights have been infringed. That man makes me so upset. He's a Nazi and a world threat. I'm completely unhinged. My life has been sent. All his interviews I've been. We need to impeach now. Impeach him now.
John, you're a little controversial. You're talking about illegal immigration. I said it's illegal.
Get out! Help your customer! Fuck off! Fuck off!
I'm completely unhinged.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're here to talk about the arrest of the Tate brothers, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate. Also here to talk about the Clarity Bill and Elizabeth Warren. So what's going on, guys, before we get into it? What are we, what's going on? We got Steezo for life in the fucking chat. We got Smorgan, Pocahontas. I just have one thing to say to her.
Shut up, cunt.
We'll watch her fucking cringe-ass video. But first we got the main topic of the stream, and might as well just get right into it. This is not a popular topic. This is a controversial topic. And I don't think many people are really talking about it, and I think they should be talking about it. And I'm not worried about getting canceled. I'm not worried about losing followers. I'm gonna fucking talk about this shit because this is what we do on the channel. This is a based fucking right-wing channel. We need to talk about this shit. So I guess, I don't know, should I start off with the disclaimer? So disclaimer, it's not like I am a giant Andrew Tate fan. I don't hate women. Some of the stuff they're accused of doing, like their lifestyle with the webcam business, I would never do a webcam business. I just think it's a stupid business. I think OnlyFans whores are whores. I think the people who did his business are whores. Some of the stuff floating around on Twitter about how they've treated women, so the ages of women, it's pretty bad, disturbing, but this is bigger than their character. This is much bigger than their character. Because with all that, there's been some good things. They've been talking about men and just how society the governments want to feminize everyone. There's been some good stuff with them. And I just don't care what the bullshit is everyone's saying about them. Are they the cleanest guys? No. Would I want to live their lifestyle? No. Would some aspects of their lifestyle, being rich, being able to like get with like basically any girl, yeah, that'd be nice. But personally, I feel you're better off finding one girl to settle down with than being Andrew Tate and being able to have sex with like what's the body count with him? It's at some point it's gotta not really be fulfilling. But anyways, this is much bigger than their character, and I feel people are avoiding this topic because the left, the fucking Matrix, as they would say, has tabooed it. Where if you talk about it, you must support them 100% everything they do, and that you're guilty of the same crimes. You hate women. You're a PDF. You support sex trafficking. All that fucking bullshit. So what it comes down to is, I think, my opinion on this, I think it's the fucking Matrix that is going after them. This is political. The evidence that they have on their case, I don't think there's really much of a case that they have. Because it started, Andrew Tate released a video, like an emergency video, where he talked like for 3 hours about what happened to him. And I think I listened to it. I can sum it up. Basically, they were doing their webcam business and they were starting to make like millions of dollars. He was doing the school, Hustlers University. And then they call her Girl A, contacted Tristan and then went over to Romania. And it turns out she was connected up the ass. I forget exactly who was like sponsoring her, but she's connected up the ass, goes over to Romania, leaves after like 5 days, and all of a sudden goes to like the US Embassy and claims like sex trafficking, rape, and all that. And that's like what started everything. Is like this one girl that was connected up the ass. And this led to Romania being pressured into arresting them. And this originated from the UK, because the UK wants them, but they were in Romania, and so Romania did what the UK wanted. And now so they were on house arrest, or no, they were put in jail for 4 months while they were collecting evidence. There was not convicted of anything. Then put on house arrest for like multiple years. Finally, they were allowed to leave. And the case is still ongoing in Romania. And Andrew Tate is suing the Girl A that started everything, and this is supposed to happen in December. But the Matrix doesn't want this trial to happen in December because shit's about to go down, and that's why he believes they're going to either arrest him or kill him to prevent that trial from happening. Because these things, they're supposed to be criminals, yet where are the trials? We haven't had a trial in Romania. They ended up releasing them, and we're not going to have a trial now in December because they are held in Florida to be extradited to the UK. I have a whole bunch of issues with that. I guess we have a treaty with them to extradite people, but like these are American citizens. And at this point, with what happened in Romania was a shit show. He went into a lot of depth about the corruption in that country, about how they overturned their elections. This is basically a glorified Me Too charge. And we are holding them. And so we went out and arrested them on our own in the USA, in Florida of all places. Florida, the state that I'm always being like, oh yeah, Florida's great. I might want to move here one day. Fucking Florida is doing the bidding of the fucking woke ass UK, which is a shithole, a bunch of rapists running wild there. And now they're being held, and the conditions aren't good in there. And from the beginning, they want to go to trial. They want to go to trial for this, but like it keeps being prolonged, and they keep being held and basically tortured by the government that's out to get them. And Andrew said something like they offered him $50 million to basically shut the fuck up and join them. He said no, and then this all started, and now they offered him $50 million again, and he said no, and now you're seeing him being arrested. Now you could say like, Melvin, Andrew Tate's a glorified liar, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so are we going to trust Andrew Tate and his story? UK government. Like, pick your poison. Like, what do you think is worse? I think he's telling the truth. I think it makes sense. And basically, if they think this is a case, they think this is a slam dunk, let's see the evidence, let's take this to trial. But no, they were held in house arrest for years in Romania. Nothing happened with that. And now they're being extradited to the UK. When are they going to go to trial? That's what I want to know. And at this point, I don't think there's going to be a trial because either they're going to Epstein themselves or they're literally going to kill them. So, yeah, the fact that this happened in Florida and then we're just like not going to do anything about it. And Trump, it's the same reason why people aren't really talking about this. If Trump intervenes, everyone's going to be like, oh, he's an Andrew Tate dick sucker. Oh, he's a pedo defending another PDF. So it's just like lose-lose. Because now I see him just like cucking to the UK, the US just cucking to the UK. I think it's horrible. Over these bullshit charges. It's not like these are new charges. They have been under house arrest for years, and they have never brought this to trial because the case is bullshit. They want to shut them up, and they are digging up their past, which is dirty, by the way. Like, there's shit in their past, but to say that this is sex trafficking when all of it was consensual is a joke. And to ruin their lives, to silence them politically, like, that's what this is. And like, you just can't the only way I would turn on that viewpoint is we go to trial and then it's revealed like they are the most disgusting human beings in the world. And if that's the case, let's get to the trial. Let's stop holding them and torturing them when they have not committed a crime. They have not been convicted of a crime. So it's Florida's only where it is because of Trump. Man, I like Florida, if that goes blue, that would suck. In Texas this week, and their fucking pride billboards all over. Can't wait to get back to the real stuff. Yeah, Texas, fuck, if that turns blue, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're making progress in California, though, but, I mean, that's a long shot. They're still rigging their elections. So, like, I know there's people that are like, Melvin, Andrew Tate, blah, blah, blah. This is bigger than all that nonsense. This is left versus right. That's what it is. And the fucking commies, fucking SJW clowns, they are trying to silence these people. They want them locked up forever. They want them dead. And if we just sit by and let it happen, it's going to happen. And then what's to stop them from grabbing you in the state of Florida, locking you up and saying you're a sex trafficker, locking you up for not doing anything. That's the scary part of it, that this is happening in the U.S. and it's happening in Florida of all states. So I'm not happy with this. And to be like, oh, they're assholes anyways. Like maybe there's a very strong case that they're fucking pieces of shits. But that does not mean they deserve to be thrown away in prison and lock them up and throw away the key. Or Epstein them. This is all fucking political. And I am convinced of that. Fuck, man. They're arresting people for triggering people on the internet. And if that's the case, they would have already locked me up for life. The stuff I've done triggering people on the internet. Text just needs Houston, Austin, them to go blue. You got Pierce in the chat. So we got, haven't read too much of the comments. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm on with this, or do you think like fuck them, like they're pieces of shits and like they deserve what's coming? I think it was a stupid business that they got into, but you know they made millions of dollars doing it, and there are some like very strange comments that he made, but I think this is all consensual. And frankly, I don't really give a shit about Ukraine and Kenobi OnlyFans whores and their stupid decisions that they make that in their life. I don't care about the stupid girlfriends where there's like 8 other girlfriends of Andrew's and they're like, but he loves me the most. Like, if you're that retarded, that's out of my control. That's out of your control. I think it was all consensual. I think they paid some whores and they're in for the money. And, you know, I don't really necessarily believe any whores that come forward and be like, Andrew and Tristan did this, because they are being manipulated by the prosecutors. And to my knowledge, there really isn't people coming forward with them. Florida's not some free state at all. The way it's been portrayed by DeSantis is MAGA is fake. It's a normal state like any other, maybe worse than most, with mass police force. Yeah, it's alarming that this is happening in Florida. And maybe, you know, the extradition treaty, I can see it's like, well, it's out of our hands, but you went and fucking locked them up for not doing anything. It's not like they committed a crime and you locked them up and then the UK was like, give them to us. No, you went out of your way to go get them because it's all connected. It's all part of the fucking matrix. They want them to shut the fuck up. And I agree 100% because I've seen this myself on a smaller scale. They want you to shut the fuck up. They want you deplatformed. If that doesn't work, they want you arrested and locked up, removed from society. If that doesn't work, they want you dead. I have seen that with myself in Twitter comments of people that hate me. They come up with some ridiculous accusation, and of course, they all want you deplatformed, all of them, no matter what you did. But then the ridiculous accusation comes out, and they're calling for the police. They're like, this should be reported to the police. They want you arrested. And then there's some that are like, let's just fucking kill this guy. And it's all like Twitter bullshit, just people talking on Twitter. But it is serious because they're saying it, they're repeating it, and no one's intervening. No one is saying like, bro, chill or anything. Because if someone actually did do it, someone came and like killed me over bullshit that they were spreading lies about me online and someone killed me over it, do you think my opposition would care? They'd be like, nah, fuck him. He had it coming. They want you dead. And this is what it is on a gigantic, much larger scale. I just like have seen it personally how they operate. What the fuck? Fucking horse teeth. And the one thing that they did in Romania is they come in the house, they stole cash, they stole watches, they stole cars, and just like every time they raided the house, they just stole shit. Like, how is that justice? How is that a part of the legal system? Yep, Charlie Kirk. See, the thing, he mentioned Charlie Kirk in his 3-hour video, and this makes sense, is Charlie Kirk, his history is clean. They can't lock him up. They can try to cancel him, but what are they going to cancel him over? They can't lock him up. What did he do? What possible crime has he committed? So you know what they did? They killed him. But I'm not big on that being like a big conspiracy theory. Maybe the kid was MK Ultra'd, but I do think it's just some like crazy tranny that did it, but definitely influenced by the left and their behavior. There are stuff of him that play into the allegations for sure. Like it's not clean. His history's not clean, but I just think this, for the most part, these accusations, I think the case is bullshit. They've been held for years under house arrest. Nothing has come of it. They have not gone to trial. And if there is evidence, let's start the trial. Let's see what's going on with this. Let's put an end to that. But no, they want to just keep dragging this out. If they had him locked up, if they had all this evidence and they had him locked up, why didn't they do anything with it? And that's another angle. Thanks for bringing this up. Is we're talking about the Epstein files nonstop and all the corrupt people that went to that island. We know that the elite are involved in all this shit. And who are we locking up for sex trafficking? We're locking up the Tates, the Tate brothers. You know, if we were locking up everyone involved with Epstein, like going down the entire fucking list and arresting this person, arresting that person, yeah, I wouldn't be talking about this on the stream. Because I would just be like, oh, they're just one of the many sex traffickers out there. But it's like we're focusing on just the Tate brothers and saying they're sex traffickers. Why don't we have that same energy towards all the other people on that list? And there's many of them, but we don't do it. That's why I'm saying it's all fucking political. Their history, for sure, it's not clean. Lifestyle, not ideal. I just think that there is not sufficient evidence to justify what they're doing. And I don't trust the UK government is operating in good faith. I think they've been behind this the whole time. I think the fucking Democrats have been behind this. They want them to shut up. They want to feminize the men in society because you're able to control them much more if they're feminized. And I just think I don't see much people talking about it because I think they're afraid to talk about it. And that's part of the game where it's like if you talk about it and then you must be affiliated with them, you must really love them. You're the sex trafficker. That's what you support. The Democrats support an open border where there's a ton of sex trafficking. See, they don't care about the sex trafficking on the border. But when it comes to these allegations with the Tate brothers over a fucking webcam business, then it's a big deal. I'm not saying the Tate brothers are great guys, that you need to go follow them on Twitter and watch their videos. I'm just saying that this is bullshit, that this is bigger than their case, their allegations. This is right versus left, and they want them silenced. They want them fucking locked up. And I think it's disgusting that Florida, the state of Florida, is arresting them without committing a crime, and they've got them locked up in confinement, and they're going to ship them off to the UK, and the UK is going to drag ass going to trial. They've been collecting evidence for years. How much longer do they need to collect evidence? And it's all an attempt to just fucking break them and silence them. Hopefully, either they get Epsteined or they kill themselves, or either one. Whatever you want to say. They want them to either kill themselves or, quote unquote, kill themselves. What's up, Grizzy? I don't think it's realistic to expect any elites to be arrested. Trump isn't king. He can't arrest whoever he wants, especially powerful elites, more complicated than people act like. Yeah, it's the presidency, it's a powerful position, but there's powerful people, powerful networks, elites. So yeah, fuck the UK. They're arresting people for triggering people on the internet, and their Me Too charges. Let's take this to trial, and let's see the evidence they got. Let's take it to trial tomorrow. They got so much fucking evidence. They're saying like 40 counts of this. How many counts did Trump have? 30 counts? And that was all bullshit. They did the same shit to Trump, and it seems like everyone's forgetting about it. Ireland's fighting back. And it just, I don't care if you're a fan of them or agree with their past behavior. I think this is bigger than criticizing their character and shit they've done. This is right versus left. This is the fucking Matrix coming after us, and after they're done with them, they're going to come after you. Oh yeah, it's like the fucking aliens, man. It's like JD Vance still doesn't even know what's going on with the aliens. And once he starts looking into it, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of pushback, and they're going to be like, "You're not going to say shit, Mr. Vice President." There's a fucking gatekeeper. So, what does the chat think about all this? Did you guys watch the video he made? Seemed pretty reasonable. And it just comes down to who do you trust more? You just you trust him, or you trust the UK government? Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I think they should be freed. I think if the UK wants them, they should come get them themselves. And I think once they get them, they've already been on house arrest for years. Start the trial as soon as possible. I just think they want to ruin their lives on these accusations. They're getting peed on.
I got peed on.
Yeah. They're definitely liars and manipulators for sure. I just think, yeah, he doesn't have a clean past. There's some shit like with the girls there. I looked into it, and under Romanian law, like the ages of the girls is legal, but it is pretty bad. It's disgusting. But you got to look at what the charges that they're throwing against them. It's the sex trafficking charges. And I just don't think there's anything there. There's a lot of morally and disgusting shit that they are guilty of, but that doesn't mean they committed a crime and deserve to be locked up and the key thrown away. Treating them like Jared from Subway, I don't think that's the case. And like I said, I just think it's bigger than them. I think this is the fucking left. The commies trying to silence people. And I don't want them to succeed. I want them to lose. And if it goes to trial, and we can see how corrupt this whole case is, and they got really no evidence. Andrew's suing the one girl that started this all. That can, a lot of shit can come to light there. But they didn't want that to happen in December. So I think they're going to be locked up for a few months, maybe like 6 months. And then I don't know if they're going to beat the extradition charges. I like, if they were offered money to shut up, they probably should have taken the money. At the very least, they shouldn't be fucking going around, like flying to the US that has extradition treaties with the UK. They should have been going to countries where they're safe. Get the hell out of Romania. Stay in a country where they can't be extradited. But no, like they didn't. And maybe they didn't do it because they feel they don't really have to, because what's the evidence against them? Yeah, that's true. You know, things will get out on the internet. In other news, the fucking Clarity Act. Let me pull up stupid ass Elizabeth Warren. I saw this and this fucking pissed me off. All right. But first, we got Durka 22, US, no China for $20. Hell yeah.
Jobs in the United States. From China. That's all of his donors and special interests out there.
Yeah, we got the donors and special interests here.
If
We finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Well, the UK finally beat Medicare. The Tates are locked up, waiting the trial that's probably never going to happen.
I'll put the system on trial.
And I'm not optimistic about their lawyers. I think they need to hire Chip Douglas for them because, like 4 months in Romanian prison, house arrest for years, and now they're locked up in America. They need some Chip Douglas. Hold on a second. Thought this shit was already up. Sorry. Durka 22, 20 blocks. Larry Tate. Yeah, Jeb Bush was bad. The best fucking line in 2016 was when he told Trump, "You're not going to insult your way to the presidency," and Trump insulted his way to the presidency. It was epic. And Durka 22 is also gifted 2 subscriptions to Darth Melvin Party. Hell yeah. Big shot donor and special interests.
I'm proud to be a bartender. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right. I'm proud to be a YouTuber. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So uncivilized.
So uncivilized. You may think Andrew Tate is uncivilized, but I think what's going on is fucking bullshit. Let's bring this to trial. Let's see the evidence he got. I don't think we need any more days. We go with the evidence he got. You've been collecting it for years. Let's go to trial tomorrow. All right. Let's get to Elizabeth Warren and the fucking whore. The fucking whore, man. So this is talking about the fucking Clarity Act, which I have been following, and they're saying it's on the 1 yard line.
1.4 billion. That's what Donald Trump made off cryptocurrency last year alone, while working Americans are struggling to afford groceries and rent. Senate Republicans just released their updated version of the Clarity Act, a bill meant to regulate crypto, and it's going to a vote on the floor. There's a glaring omission. It does not stop Donald Trump from cashing in on his presidency. A new poll found Trump's crypto earnings are deeply unpopular with Americans. And let's be clear, this is our best chance to rein in President Trump's crypto corruption. If that's not bad enough, this latest draft bill would make it easier for criminals, and cartels and terrorists to move money and finance their operations. And it fails to protect investors in our financial system. Look, this isn't regulation. This is a giveaway. This bill should be dead on arrival.
Absolute fucking clown. Bought by the banks. The banks don't want this bill to happen. They don't want it. And all these other countries, China, Russia, Japan, they're passing their own versions. Crypto's here, baby. And this fucking bitch. This fucking bitch. I have been in crypto I got into it after the last bull run in, what was it, like 2020? And then I like learned about like the bull runs and the fucking bear markets. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep investing, and then I will hit the next bull market. And I was all set for it in 2024. And I guess we had one. And I'm a fucking idiot and didn't sell anything. And so I got fucked. You know, nothing like, no like realized losses, but I got fucked. I should have sold and then watch it tank and then bought back in. But I didn't because I thought Ethereum's going to go to like 8,000, 20,000, like what they were fucking talking about. Anyways, so now I'm stuck again. I was always in it for the long term anyways. But in order for it to like get back and get higher and higher, we need this fucking Clarity Act to pass. This is like the foundation. And universally, it's like, it's popular. And it's been going through all these, jumping through all these hoops and hurdles, and they say it's on the 1 yard line. And now they just got to like vote it in, and you got this fucking bitch making it about Donald Trump and his corruption. He made $1.4 billion on crypto. I don't give a fuck what he made on crypto. I don't care if what he did was like a rug pull or whatever the fuck he did. I just want you to pass this fucking bill. And she's making it all about Trump. Let's stick it to Trump. Let's investigate Trump for what he did. The Clarity Act, blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck cares? If we're not going to care about Nancy Pelosi and how she got rich, or AOC and how she got rich, like, why are we going to focus on Trump and his crypto and all the shit he did? I don't know what he did, and I don't care. I do care how Nancy Pelosi got rich, but we've decided that we're just going to look the other way on that. So if we're just deciding to like not go after anyone, then like, what is she talking about? This really fucking pisses me off. And I know this is not going to pass. What do you think? I think you need like 60 votes out of the 100. I don't think it's going to get 60. And we're going to have to wait until the fall for them to come back. They got to go on recess. I guess they're children and they got to go on recess because their jobs are too hard. How hard can their job be if you could be a vegetable and like literally dying and near death and like still do the job and not be fired? Oh yeah, like I want to know how she got her money. And they've chosen not to care. They think it's legitimate. Okay, if that's the case, why are we focusing on Trump? You know, the same thing with the Tate brothers. All the people in the Epstein files, yeah, I want to see something happen with that, but no one's being prosecuted, yet we're going after the Tates. Nancy Pelosi, nothing's happening with her, but we want to go after Trump. Fuck all of them. And if this doesn't pass, like, what? Why? Our fucking government just doesn't work. We got a bunch of clowns in there that can't agree on anything. That like you need to like put in some sort of part of the bill where like people are where there's like 50 million genders and maybe it will pass. I don't know. I guess Trump had a Trump coin or whatever. Well, try making an Elizabeth Warren coin. No one's going to buy it. I just really don't care. And I thought there was already things, in the bill that try to prevent people from taking advantage. The bottom line is this needs to be passed, and the banks fucking hate it. The banks don't want it, and they've been fighting it. The banks don't want to lose control. Because once this happens, once clarity passes and crypto gets bigger, like, the banks are fucked. They're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to get into crypto. Everything's going to go on the blockchain. Wall Street's going on the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. That's why you should buy Ethereum right now. It's all going to go on Ethereum. I don't know, maybe Jacob. Why is our government passed laws for crypto, and why is crypto market being driven by something that isn't governed by the government? It's a good question, man. Bottom line is, I see it very simply. This just needs to pass so people can be more comfortable with the market. I know it has to do like with stable coins and their rewards for holding it. It just, the bottom line is it needs to pass so we can legitimize it and make it more mainstream, and then people will start funding it more. More dollars will be coming into it, and then the prices are going to go up. So I just want the markets to go up, and I think this just needs to be passed, but we don't need more government regulation, and it goes up anyways, then we just need the prices to go up. Yeah, I could see them moving to Bitcoin. But here's the thing with that is it keeps going up in value. It's like, why would you want to like regularly spend your Bitcoin? Like if you go to the store and get groceries, like why do you want to like spend Bitcoin? But you know, there's other coins, there's stable coins like USDC. Mitch McConnell will be declared dead on August 4th, the day after the state legislature has no control over a special election they currently could hold. Joshy coins. I would love to have a Melvin coin. I would love to have a Melvin coin that actually has utility, that has like some sort of use for it, that like no one is of. I'm just yeah, I'm just like retarded when it comes to that. I would need someone to like basically do the project, and I'll be like, cool, man. And obviously couldn't be a rug pull like the Hawk Tua coin. You know, it's like, speaking of people that need to be locked up, thrown in jail, and wait on a trial that's never going to happen, what about the Hawk Tua girl? Fuck her. Need a crypto roundtable. You got a 1 in the chat if you're in on crypto. 2 if you think crypto is fake news. Don't like crypto. The one thing that pissed me off, she's like saying in here,
President Trump's crypto. It does not stop Donald Trump from having Trump crypto earnings. This is our best chance to rein in President Trump's and rent. Senators are struggling to afford groceries while working Americans are struggling to afford groceries and rent.
Working Americans are struggling to afford groceries and rent. Yeah, I am invested, I'd say, relatively early in the crypto market, and I want it to go up because I want to get away from being considered a working American that's struggling by any means. And this fucking bitch is like, fuck all your dreams, Melvin, and let's just go after Trump. Let's kill this bill and we'll go after Trump. It's like, no, bitch, I've put some money in because I want to elevate to an elite status where I could be fucking full time doing this. I could like do whatever the fuck I want. That's my investment. That's my Hail Mary pitch at life to do this. And she wants to shit all over it. So she can go fuck herself. She can go fuck herself. We got a 1, we got a 2, we got a 1. We got Ghostface in on crypto. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it long term. It's just the fact that it's like gone down this bad in the bear market, like, is just a little horrifying. But I'm just like, whatever. As long as it like doesn't get any lower than this, I'm good, man. I could wait around the next bull market. I got enough, man. If it goes fucking up, I got enough to really fucking change some things. So I'm just sitting back waiting. Everyone's saying Bitcoin's going to be 1 million. I think it's going to be 1 million. So what is that going to mean for Ethereum, Solana? And that's another thing that's fucking pissing me off is that war is fucking with the market too. And I think Iran knows the longer they drag this out, it'll be like Nam. It's like, yeah, we destroy the fuck out of them. We can beat them easily, but it's like Nam. They just keep fighting it and keep fighting, being bitches about it. Then we're gonna get eaten alive from the inside. Democrats already hate them. The Republicans are turning on them. He advertised and more people are dying. So fuck this war. And that's another thing though, like the Treaty of Understanding and fucking war ending. It's only gonna end when we nuke their fucking shit. That's when it's gonna end. Or this is gonna escalate into World War III and it's gonna be completely something different. Yeah, I'm just I never cared they had a nuclear weapon. Maybe that's ignorance, but I never fucking cared. I only care about America. I feel if they really wanted to get one, they would get one. Yeah, it's just crazy. Should have never gotten involved with that. Like, what are the advantages? What are we gaining from it? at this point, I just like really don't care. And I know that sounds horrible, but I don't fucking care. The world, addition by subtraction, the world would be a better place. Yeah. I can't believe Ukraine is still fighting. How is like Russia not taking that over? I don't understand how they have not taken it over. Is the Russia's army just sucks? How long's that war been going on for? How much have we given to Ukraine? It's embarrassing. I thought it'd be over in 4 days when they fucking invaded them. Makes you wonder, like, what's really going on over there with all the money flowing in there? I don't trust anything that's going on, and I especially don't trust this Andrew Tate case. I'd be down for that. I never cared. Russia wants to take them over. I think they have a good case for Ukraine being a part of their country. And Ukraine never joined NATO. Why are we defending them if they've never bothered to join? You know, I'd throw my hands up, be like, sorry, should have joined. I just can't believe it's still going. Their army just must fucking suck, or Ukraine's army must actually be like really good. I mean, the weapons we're giving them, like making that big of a difference, must be. But frankly, I don't care. I don't care about Ukraine. I don't want anyone to die. I don't want anything bad to happen to people, but like stuff is, and I frankly just don't care. I only care about America. I heard that they're starting to give people some Joshy TRT in the military. So, what else we got going on, you guys? You got Smorgan for $1. Everyone worried about nukes while Russia and Ukraine taking our cities with $10 drones. The drones, man. Drones.
Jobs in the United States. From China.
Thanks, man, for the $1. And gotta start by not buying Chinese lightsabers. The Iran war keeps starting up because Iran keeps firing missiles when they shouldn't be. All they want to do is blow people up. That's why I don't understand why people are okay with them having nukes. And that just, it might be my ignorance to just like say I don't care. But you know, we got the government, we got the president, and it just, they've been saying for years, oh, they can't have a nuclear weapon. They can't have a nuclear weapon. Like, maybe that's 100% accurate. Like, they fucking can't have a nuclear weapon. It's just like the precautions we've done, and starting this war, it's like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth preventing? Hell yeah. Man, the Civil War, that we're on our way to a civil war, I feel, in this country. But like, would we split it in two like it used to be, or would we divide it in like four? You know, like the Northeast, the Southeast, the Midwest, and the West. Because it's pretty bad out there with you have people on the left that like would melt if they were forced to talk to you. The South will rise again. See, it's like I can talk to these people, but they find out I voted for Trump, I'm right wing, they're gonna have a fucking meltdown. And like that'll be the end of the conversation. They're gonna assume I'm like the worst person ever. And me knowing this makes me just not want to talk to them at all. Just write them off as like fucking SJW clowns. It's one criticism about Trump is he says he's, you know, this deal maker. He's come in, the Russia-Ukraine war isn't over. This Iran shit is not over. It's like we need the deal, but there's no deal. But I want that to end. I want the Clarity Act to pass. I want crypto to go to the moon, and so then they will make life better. So, man, we're just talking about the Tate brothers and the Matrix, man, and how Elizabeth Warren needs to shut the fuck up. Really fucking pissed me off. I don't know what they're debating about in Congress, and then it's just she makes that video. We gotta stop Trump's corruption. She has no idea what crypto is. She's just bought by the banks. We need to stop Trump's corruption. And the bill has nothing to do with Trump. Franco did nothing wrong. Yeah, what did he do? He got fucking canceled. And I saw this online. I'm getting sick of these statute of limitations bullshit with like the Me Too shit. If it's like 10 years ago or more, I'm just getting sick of it. I don't know. Franco was he was in some good movies, man, and his career is derailed. I don't remember what he did, and I frankly just don't even care. Put him back in movies. Hollywood could use him. Bring him back for Spider-Man 4. Tobey Maguire. Well, Melvin, he died in Spider-Man. Well, who the fuck cares? Bringing back Tony Stark or they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. Who the fuck cares? Just make up some bullshit. Oh, that's what I feel this case is. I think there's more evidence, more context, but like, I feel that's what this is with the Tates. Trump's like 30 charges, all bullshit. I mean, how soon do we forget that they literally tried to stop him from running for president and by calling him a convicted felon, and that actually made him more popular. It's this fucking war, man, is I feel is like dragging his presidency down. And if this it's going to be 2028 before you know it. And we're gonna look back and be like, oh, Trump's second term. Well, we didn't pass the fucking Clarity Act, and we got into war with Iran. Okay, yeah, that was not really fulfilling. Yeah, I have not watched any of the shows. I have not watched 1 minute of any of the shows that they released after Endgame. I've kept up with the Spider-Mans, and I'll watch this latest Spider-Man. I will find a way to sail the high seas. Hopefully I get a decent copy. But with this Doomsday stuff, maybe I'll watch it, but I'm going to be lost, I feel. Because I'm not up to date on any of this shit. I mean, like, what do I have to be up to date with? Like, phase 4 was like a woke fucking phase. Are we in phase 6 now? Or are we still in phase 5? Who knows, man? I don't even know what's going on in DC. I know they, like, nuked that universe again. Yeah, I just feel this is a glorified Me Too. I think if there was actual evidence, this would have gone to trial already. I just feel they were out to torture them. They were out to silence them. And locking them up with no evidence and with a lingering case is a great way to silence them. Yeah, man, fuck Disney. I know there's Doomsday, Secret Wars. I don't know what's going on. And the Spider-Man that they got going on in Marvel is weird because he's basically been like the Iron Man Spider-Man this whole time. Now they're like trying to make him like the legitimate Spider-Man. And this is like his 4th movie. Ghostface taking a shot at Doomsday. Joshy would like to have a word with you. I'm getting tired of all the Indians in the call centers. I had to like do something with Comcast on I was trying to like return something on my mom's account. Something got ordered that like she didn't order, and I was just like trying to return it with the customer service over there. I was like going in a loop of like Indians with the customer service for like over a half hour. And I'm convinced they're all like AI bots or whatever because like my problem never got addressed. I eventually got to like fill out a form with like a number and like never got a call back, and I ended up just like saying fuck it. I tried. Fucking useless. I kept like complaining, and then they sent me to the next agent. And they're like, "Don't worry, I will be the final person you talk to." And they said that like 3 times. And I think I knew I was in like hell, AI hell or Indian hell or whatever, and I like just like kept going because I guess I'm just insane, and I just like kept digging and trying to get to the bottom of it, and it wasn't successful. Nice. I was gonna check out Soap today. Usually nowadays it's like gotten pretty good, but it's the audio always just kind of sucks. The screen is just like not like that good. But you can definitely watch the movie and definitely like legit watch the movie. But it like it really takes away from it. Like I watched Scream 7 like that, and I just like wasn't into the movie. Like people are getting stabbed and dying, and I'm just like don't really care. Maybe it's because like the movie sucked, but it's really because I was watching like the bootleg. Only Flicks. It's another like Soap today. Or is it actually better quality where it's like the actual copy of it and not like a bootleg? I am officially done after Scream 7. I'll watch Scream 8 for the hell of it, just because, but Scream 7, um, fucking horrible. I like the stew stuff, but I didn't like where they went with the stew stuff. They didn't have any balls. They didn't give the people what they wanted. And maybe they'll do that for Scream 8, but I thought Scream 7 was so horrible. And the killers in that movie, it just makes it where it's like, who the fuck cares at this point? I'll check it out. Speaking of Mando Grogu, I cannot believe people have watched that movie like 5 times in theaters. I can't believe they're going to watch it when it comes, or they're going to buy it now digitally. They're going to watch it when it comes out on Communist Plus. It's mental illness. The movie sucks. It's fucking corporate trash. And they're pretending that it's good because they have to fulfill their mental illness. They have to support the team. This is not like Doomsday is coming out and there's like big stakes to the movie. This is an actual blockbuster. This was some shit ass corporate slop they pulled out of their ass, and they're pretending that it's like an amazing epic film with high stakes, and it's just not. I think so. I think that really, if they have seen it 5 times, get them out of this fucking country. Oh, you know he's watching. You know he's watching. And the Discworls. McStraw loves the Discworls. Same with Paratrooper. Political stream is fire, man. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, Rumble has made it a lot harder to get into the creator program now. This channel is not really doing, not really growing. I think we need more long form videos. So I don't know, I was thinking maybe we got to cut back on streaming. We'll see. I wanted to get the sports stream going, and I think we should, but like we're gonna run into the same issues over there. Like shit's not growing. We need videos. We need long form videos. Yeah, that's true. It's just, I say this all the time, like there's no time to like do what I want to do with the channel. If I had all the time to do the long form videos and get regular uploads, and then at night we're just like hanging out and streaming, and the channel's like doing well, getting views during the day, it'd be a different story. But I feel like we kind of have to pick one or the other. Are we a streamer, or are we just like gonna be like Script Trooper and make long form videos and talk for 23 minutes? I'm like trying to make it work, but if the channel's not growing and we're not really getting the watch hours from the streams, then I don't think doing the streams every week is the best option. It seems like we're getting less views too on the streams. Let's see, we got 741 watch hours in the last 365 days. Could be worse. When did we start streaming? We started, the first stream we had was over a year ago. And then we really started getting into it in December. So it's been like 8 months of streaming, and we're not even close to the monetization on YouTube with the hours, and that tells me we just need more long form videos. Yeah, that was all the way back in 24. I still see that on the channel, but like it's removed due to inappropriate content. Fucking bullshit. Appeal rejected. We've looked at your content again carefully and have confirmed that it does violate community guidelines. Go fuck yourself. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this will be the last political stream for a little bit. Because I've been meaning to like get the AI music out on this channel. Get some sort of videos out. We need to like start doing the gwifting videos on sports and politics and maybe some pop culture too. Need to fucking get some eyes on the channel. Yeah, I know. I got a whole bunch of shit saved. I've been meaning to upload on Rumble, but I just haven't got around to it. And the creator program, it's a lot harder to get into now. It's definitely doable, but it was already a bitch. Now it's even much more of a bitch. To the point where it's like it's just not even worth it. We need 75 unique chatters and we only got 30. And we got 8 days left. So that means either the channel's got to grow a lot or I got to like make like a bunch of Jacob accounts. I don't know how much Purist has for the unique chatters, but I only got 30 out of 75. And then the hours, you need 500. I only got 272. Maybe if I uploaded videos regularly on here, maybe that would change it. On YouTube, I would get the watch hours easily, but on Rumble, if I uploaded the same video, I don't know what that would do. So it's not impossible. It's just a fucking bitch. And part of the reason we're doing the politics stream is because of the creator program. Now we're being excluded from it. Channel's not growing. So I'm leaning towards stopping the political stream for now, not permanently. Me one. Yeah. And that's part of me kind of just wants to like stop streaming on the Star Wars channel too. I feel it holds me back. I'd love to talk about Dexter Resurrection. Dexter is I don't know where it is on my list of shows. It's probably in my top 5. Dexter, man. You know, we definitely got to get the woke wars on Rumble. YouTube, I'm convinced they've shit on my Star Wars channel. Which is a shame because the regular streaming I've done on there, and they split the revenue with me basically. I forget what the splits are. It's like 60-40 or whatever. And so unlike Script Trooper, my channel actually like produces revenue, but like they jerk him off and they tell me to go fuck myself and they pee on me.
I got peed on.
So that's what I'm saying. We might just have to stop streaming altogether on all the channels and just focus on long form content. That might be the way to go. I just think the streaming, even the Star Wars stream, just like holds us back. But we do that, then the channel will take a hit. Because we got subscriptions to pay, we got bills to pay, and that's why it'd be kind of a disaster.
I'll put the system on trial.
Put the system on trial. Could always just like go live for show of the week and then like be done with it. Since I haven't been like focused on the Rumble program this month, I kind of like knew going into it like it was probably not going to work. I have been like cutting the streams down. I think that's important not to go over 2 hours. When I started streaming, I went like an hour and 20 minutes, like clockwork. Now, because of like show of the week, it's gone to like, it's gone to 2 hours. No, I really think they promote NPC garbage. If you talk for a long time about nonsense, you're going to get a few people that listen to it and YouTube pushes it. He doesn't like say anything like controversial in his videos too. I think that helps. Script Trooper's not killing it with his channel, but like he's actually growing. You look at my analytics, my subscribers, there's like something wrong. And it's been like that for 2025 and 2026. Like there's just something wrong. Like I keep losing. And I think it's because I just don't upload like constantly. I have a theory that YouTube gives you fake subscribers when you upload. And so when you don't upload, and so every month you like lose those fake subscribers, some of them. And so when you're not uploading much and getting more fake ones, you're just like, they're purging the bots subscribers that they give you. It's hard. I don't know how I could prove that, but I think the incentive for them to do that is to make you think like, oh, I'm growing on the platform. I'm going to keep uploading. Because it works. If you think you're getting new subscribers, you're going to keep uploading. And then you look at it, it's like, do I really have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube? Are there really 10,000 people that hit the subscribe button and watch the channel? If you think about it, that's not the case. I got about like 100 people that show up to the streams, like 50 regulars, people that watch the videos. It's like probably under 1,000. And you think, so that's a small scale. What about one of the bigger channels, 100,000 subscribers? How many of them are actually like real subscribers? Yeah, definitely could be. Because literally from the beginning of my channel, they purge like 30 to 50 bots like every month. You can go to the analytics. And it's like, where are these bot accounts coming from? So when you gain subscribers, you're actually like, you're not only gaining like 50 subscribers, you're gaining 50 plus all the bots that were purged. Yeah, I thought I was like tripping. I thought for a second he gained subscribers, but it definitely dropped. So it dropped 200. He definitely got fucking purged. Let me look. If you drop the 100, it rounds. If you're like on the cusp of it, it rounds. But if you dropped another 100, they definitely fucking purge something. I don't think like 100 people just like got upset with his content and just unsubscribed. Or it could just be what I'm dealing with if he's not getting new ones and they purge like 30 a month. That's probably what it is. But yeah, but my theory on it is you upload a video, you'll get some people that subscribe and view it, who knows how many, but I think they like give you 5 bot subscribers, depending on how well the video does, maybe 10 bot subscribers, and then they end up purging those bots in the future. It's kind of like you get subscribers on credit, and then you got to pay it back. That's my theory on it. Because I don't understand, like, why there's so many bots on YouTube. Mr. Star Wars Marvel Purist, man, killing it on Rumble. Hopefully he can get back on AI too, but I think combining them is good. And that's why I'm saying quitting the streaming altogether. That is a risky fucking move, but having more time to, even if it's like a few hours, because that takes up the whole day. Like when I stream on Tuesdays, that takes up the whole evening where I could be working on shit. There's definitely shit I could be doing, like to be chasing the algorithm, like new rock stars videos and all that. I don't know, man. I'm getting to that point where I just like don't give a fuck, and I'll do something drastic like ending the streams just to try something different to keep this going. It's like expecting it to just get better is just not a good formula. But there's consequences to ending the streaming because streaming has been very successful on the channel. We just stop doing that, then we're just gonna be pathetic. But I am a big believer in taking a step back, 2 steps forward. That definitely can happen when it comes to a lot of things. Sometimes you got to take a step back. Yeah, that's the thing. I used to upload all the time, and then once I got into like shill wars, and that could be a big reason why the channel is just like fucking shitting, is because we don't upload anymore. I think you need to upload like 3 times a week. Probably even more. I think you need like daily videos. But that's the problem, is you can't upload S tier, A tier videos every day. You're going to be uploading crap every day, but that's what they want on the platform. They want crap. Let me do that. Fuck that clown. Yep. It's over 10,000 views now. It's still getting views. I watched the part 3 recently. I was very happy with it. The voice is just like spot on. And just how he talks, just the words he says. Because a lot of the stuff, the dialogue was like word for word stuff he said in previous videos. Some of it changed around. Yeah, if ideally I wake up in the morning and instead of going to work, I go into work for YouTube. I look at the news topics. I bust out like 3 videos. Then like midday to like the late afternoon, start working on like the Knights of Melvin stuff. And then at nighttime stream, do that basically like every day. We grind, man, but we do that, like that's that could be pretty powerful. But because you have to work all day doing bullshit, you just can't do that. The nights know. The nights know. And at the end of the day, I really do enjoy releasing that stuff. Like it's a creative outlet. You know, it's about creating funny stuff. Just want to do it more, man, on a bigger scale. Partner with TXQ, man, and release Vader fan films, man. Yeah, I would hiring an editor and a thumbnail guy. Fuck that. YouTube used to be you filmed on your camera in your home talking about shit. And that's what it still should be. I hate the corporate YouTubers. Just fucking hate it. Did he like the movie? I haven't heard anyone who's not like a leftist like the movie. But I have not seen it. The fact that Ellen Page is in it, like by default, just fucking horrible. Oh, that's gonna be an epic fucking video. I can't wait. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Agent Smith, it's gonna happen. Are people actually praising it that aren't like leftists? That's not surprising. They're all fucking pieces of garbage. They're all hypocrites too. Whatever they do is acceptable, but if like you do it, then they'll cry about it. I like the big three over at G&G. But like now, it just I think things have changed. It's not really like the same channel anymore. They're all like they all have their individual channels. They've like diluted it. They've like let so many people on it now. It's just like unrecognizable. And then they added WDW Con. That's what I'm saying. And then you just like look at Friday Night Tights. It's not even in the nighttime anymore. It's in the afternoons. It's literally in the afternoons. And that's why Star Grift, when we all got together, that's why we thought we could be another big stream on Friday night. And we just like stopped doing it just because I was a big part of that, is just because I don't even have time to run my brand, let alone do a Friday stream. But like everyone's busy. Everyone in the group is super busy. No one sits around all day and like just like jerks off. That's not surprising. I can't take it seriously if you have Ellen Page in it. I don't care if it's like the best movie in the world. You got Ellen Page in there who's playing a guy. I can't take the movie seriously. It's like the Snape, Black Snape casting like times 1,000. Did he really? He liked both of them? Oh, it's just I can't believe they went and did that. And what's so funny to me is like they did it just for like one character. Everything else, faithful adaptation. But they did it for Snape. And they did change up Hermione too, but like no one talks about that. But like they did fucking change up her. Fuck all the weirdo commies, man. I'm against no race swaps. I don't care what it is, whatever's the established, whatever's what we're expecting is what we should get. Yeah, I guess it was very important for Ron to be a boy and to be a ginger. So why wasn't he just like a black female? Why wasn't he an Asian female? An Asian transgender? They casted a boy and a ginger, so obviously it's important. But when it comes to Snape, and there's dialogue in the book, pale skin, no. I don't know, like the book or this adaptation on HBO could be like a master class, but then you're gonna have it like just tainted by the ridiculousness of the Black Snape. It's just like, what was the point of doing it if you're not gonna be faithful? So, I don't know. There's stuff to talk about there on Project Melvin in coming up in December. Maybe I'll get back into it. Got to get better at making quicker videos, like less editing or like no editing. Well, anyways, yeah, they'll be fun. And coming up, I guess January, maybe. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but they got a action-packed schedule 2027. So I'm thinking probably January they got to get it going. Because they got the charity event in March or April, celebration, fake celebration, like April, May. And then they got Stank Fighter in May. And then they're going to be done. By this time next year, they're going to be done with all their shit. And there's going to be nothing left in 2027, which I think is a mistake that they didn't spread it out. I think if they should really push Ahsoka back to like late 2027, but they already pushed it back so much that they like can't do it. I think they should push Stank Fighter back, but they're gonna have it all front loaded in the first half of the year, which I think is a mistake. Anyways, Tate brothers have been arrested. I think it's bullshit. I think it's right versus left. I think the left, I think the Matrix, they want them silenced. I think the case is bullshit. Let's have it go to trial quickly, but no, they're gonna drag it out as long as they can. I just hope when it's all said and done that the fucking deep state, the Matrix, I hope they fucking pay for it. They either bring some credible evidence that justifies all this, or they pay for what they've done, which is trying to silence people and lock them up and take away rights. And then pass the Clarity Act. Fuck Elizabeth Warren. I don't give a fuck what she says about Trump making money with crypto. I could care fucking less how much he makes, how much Elon Musk makes. All I care about is what I'm doing, and I got money invested in crypto, and the market sucks right now. Need to pass Clarity Act, have the market go up, hit the next bull run, change the financial industry. They definitely might be, but I think like all of it will be out in the public for people to decide like whether it's bullshit or not. Right now it's allegations, and they're just like holding them. They held them in Romania. They're holding them now in the US. So it's like what's this evidence you got against them? Let's see it. But I just don't think they want to get to that point because they want them dead before then, or to like break them and have them like concede and kind of join them. Like according to Andrew Tate, they have offered him money to like shut up and like join them. So I think it's bigger than judging their character and shit they've done in the past. I think it's a bigger topic. It is the fucking left, the commies coming after them, and I want the commies to lose, plain and simple. With that, I'm out of here, guys. Next political stream, I don't know. We got a lot of thinking to do. We like the streams. Streams, I think, are necessary for the long term, but short term, I don't think they're. I don't know. We might have to like shift some shit around, find what's working for the brand better. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Stream tomorrow, Friday on the Star Wars channel. Oh, but first, I forgot to check. We got Smorgan for $1. There's always OnlyFans. Yeah, this fucking M. Kenobi, she's such a whore. The girl that in the case, I really don't care about them, if they were manipulated, really. I mean, they're just a bunch of fucking whores, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think anyone should be sex trafficked, but I think they willingly went in there. They did the business with them. And I think the only reason they're making a big deal about this now is to make it political.